In a goat hair tent in the Libyan desert, a boy was born who would one day shake the world. On September 1st, 1969, 27-year-old Captain Muammar Gaddafi overthrew a king in a bloodless coup. He declared, "People of Libya, our gallant army has toppled these idols." For 42 years he ruled as brotherly leader, wrote his own political Bible, and turned Libya into the richest country in Africa per capita. He funded revolutionaries from the IRA to the ANC, and ended up dragged from a drainage pipe end. Killed by his own people, this is the deep, unfiltered story of Muammar Gaddafi, visionary tyrant. Madman, hero, you decide. Born around June 7, 1942, near to illiterate nomadic parents, Muammar was the only surviving son. His grandfather had reportedly been killed by Italian colonizers in 1911. That trauma never left him. As a boy, he herded goats and listened to Egyptian radio broadcasts of Gamal Abdel Nasser's 1952 revolution. Nasser became his idol. Gaddafi later said Arab backwardness was caused by Ottoman rule, European imperialism, and corrupt monarchs. He devoured books on Lincoln, Ataturk, and de Gaulle, but always returned to the desert for meditation, expelled from secondary school. For political protests, he joined the Royal Military Academy in Benghazi in 1963. There he formed the Secret Free Officers Movement, a cell plotting against King Idris, whose monarchy was seen as pro-Western, on September 1st, 1969, while the king was abroad. Gaddafi's men seized key sites in Tripoli and Benghazi without firing a shot. By 1975, Gaddafi published the Green Book, his manifesto claiming to solve the failures of both capitalism and communism. He called it the Third International Theory, stating that parliaments are fake and only direct democracy through people's committees works. In 1977, he created the Jamahiriya officially. Every Libyan governed through congresses in reality. Gaddafi held absolute power. He nationalized oil and built free hospitals and schools. Libya became Africa's richest nation per capita by the late 1970s. Gaddafi lived in a simple Bedouin tent inside his Bab al-Azizia compound. He traveled the world pitching the same tent. He kept an all-female bodyguard unit, changed outfits constantly, and delivered rambling speeches lasting hours. His foreign policy was pure anti-imperialism. He funded the IRA and the ANC. The U.S. labeled Libya a state sponsor of terrorism. Turning points included the 1986 U.S. bombing and the 1988 Lockerbie bombing. Sanctions crippled the nation. By 2003, he renounced weapons of mass destruction and became a reformed dictator until the Arab Spring. In February 2011, protests erupted in Benghazi. Gaddafi's response, "They are Al-Qaeda rats. We will chase them house by house." NATO bombed for 7 months. Rebels took Tripoli. Gaddafi retreated to Sirte. On October 20th, 2011, his convoy was hit. Rebels captured the wounded leader. His story ended in the ruins of his hometown, to millions in Africa. He was a hero to Libyans who suffered. He was a tyrant. To the West, he was a cautionary tale. Gaddafi's Libya is gone. His story proves one thing: absolute power corrupts absolutely. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Drop your thoughts in the comments, hero, villain, or something in between. Next week, the real story behind the Lockerbie bombing. See you there.